Awake, not woke. Why wokeism is a virus. Being woke tends to isolate a worldview while disregarding other facts, and it typically leaves little to no room for discussion. It's fundamentally a view that we are separate and props up immorality as morality. It also tends to be rooted in victimhood while acting as a hero, as if it's cool to be a victim. Now, what is the difference between being awake and woke? Well, being awake comes from within. This comes through introspection and mental discipline. You know who you are, what you stand for, and you live by principles, not rules or feelings. Now, being woke sounds like somebody else who woke you up, which means that they get to dictate how you feel and think. It acts as a societal virus because people want to do good, they want to be moral, but they lack the courage to look within and at the truth. Fear is not a virtue. Neither is criticism or one-sided thinking. Now, how do we cure ourselves from this virus? A Stoic approach. Stoicism is ancient Greek philosophy with a wide-ranging viewpoints. It was founded by Zeno, which was a man who was shipwrecked, which changed the trajectory of his entire life. And through that, he studied ancient philosophers of the city and developed his own philosophy of Stoicism. Later came Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and now this is a philosophy that stood throughout time. All these philosophers still have books that are bought today, thousands of years old. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor, is actually one of them. Phenomenal book. The thing about truth is that it's timeless. It's based thinking, principles. Principles don't change. There are laws of reality that bring things into existence. Fundamentally, it's about accepting the things you cannot change while focusing your energy towards your actions in order to remain at peace. And a philosophy is essentially something you practice throughout the day, through various circumstances. And through your trials and tribulations, you'll develop the character that you need to live the life that you want. You'll be qualified through challenges. Understanding that you're worthy enough is key. Setbacks are inevitable. But how can we be resilient and bounce back? Cultivating inner fortitude to live a virtuous life. So how do you unwoke yourself? The step is to become the greatest version of yourself. Failing, getting up again, and striving for something more. Weakness is not a virtue. Blaming other people or circumstances will keep you a powerless victim. Cultivate your inner power to deal with criticism. You are not designed to be weak. You are designed for greatness. Focus on your health, wealth, relationships, mindset. Level up every day. So, what are principles of the good life? 100% responsibility. Taking 100% responsibility for everything that does or doesn't happen in your life. This does not mean that everything is your fault, but it is our responsibility to decide what happens next. This means healing from our past and removing any blocks that are in our way towards greatness. When we blame other people or circumstances, we're giving our power away. Freedom is in your hands. Take it, my friend. Have a North Star. Having a North Star is essentially having a purpose, a mission, something to wake up for. I used to believe that purpose had to be rooted in your career, but not necessarily. Ultimately, it's always going to be in growth and service. That is the foundation of purpose. Now, everyone expresses that differently. The expression may change, but growth and service is still the same. Alchemize challenges into gifts. Whatever we go through, we have the ability to alchemize these challenges. Every challenge has a gift in it. And this is for the purpose of qualifying us for the person we are meant to become. We cannot skip or ignore the struggle, but at the end of pain is success. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. This speaks to always executing, being on point, and focused. When a challenge comes, you want to be prepared. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. And lastly, we want to have awareness. Awareness is the first step to change. If you want to change anything, you must first become aware of the problem. giving yourself a space to think to make effective decisions. It allows you to know who you are and your journey.